Okay, this is cause number 324459. Case of Solid State of Texas versus Urice Deanna Bennett. We have Ms. Bennett, who is appearing via Zoom. Ms. Bennett, is that your full name? You can take your mic
Yes,
off of
sir.
mute. How you doing, Ms. Bennett?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Ms. Bennett. Your probation officer is Ms. Marva Carthen. Ms. Carthen is also appearing via Zoom. Ms. Carthen, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. Carthen, I have before me a deferred adjudication order of dismissal that actually was filed by you, Ms. Carthen. And it says that the defendant was granted a one-year extension on March 3rd of 2022 in order to give her enough time to pay off her court-ordered fees and complete theft class. Since that date, the defendant has paid all court-ordered fees in full, and she's completed the theft class on April 7th of 2022. Probation Department is requesting the defendant be granted early dismissal from probation. Now, Ms. Carthen, initially, Ms. Bennett was placed on 1 year probation back on March 12th of 2021. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And then she was granted an extension of another year on March 3rd of 2022. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Mr. Coleman, what is the state's position on this motion?
Your Honor, the state unopposed to the motion, Your Honor.
Okay, so Ms. Bennett and Ms. Carthen, this motion or this order is going to be granted. And that just simply means that you will no longer be on probation, that extension, you'll be granted an early release. And the court is signing the order as we speak. Ms. Carthen, congratulations on, Ms. Bennett, congratulations on completing your probation. Let's see, this is
Thank you.
okay, let's see, I'm looking at this. Okay, so this is deferred adjudication. Now you had two cases, cause number 324459 and cause number 324457. And we have orders on both of these cases for the very same reason. The state is not opposed to you being released off probation. Let's see, one of them is a theft, and the other one is a evading arrest, okay? So the court is signing the motions in both of these cases. Congratulations, Ms. Bennett. You're no longer on probation. Thanks. Congratulations for successfully completing your probation. This will conclude this case. Ms. Bennett, you're free to go and you have a blessed day. And Ms. Carthen, thank you as well. And you're free to go as well and you have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Okay. Court is back in session in two cases. First case is cause number 326-842. Second case is cause number 331-880. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Kelly Bagley Broussard. Ms. Broussard, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Broussard, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Ms. Broussard, you may put your hand down. Ms. Broussard, I have before me two documents. First document that I have is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. Ms. Broussard, do you recognize this document? And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? And are these your initials on the line stating that you would like to apply for a court-appointed attorney? Now, Ms. Broussard, I also have another document here. This document is titled Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize this document? On page 2 of the same document, Ms. Broussard, there is a signature above the line that's titled Defendant Signature. Ms. Broussard, is that your signature? Ms. Broussard, before you sign and initial these two documents that I've just mentioned to you, did you read the documents? And did you understand what you read? And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Now, Ms. Broussard, based on your answers and your affidavit of indigence, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney is David Groves. Well, it's be 30 days. He may be there. Okay. The next attorney that's on this document, on the list rather, is Attorney David Grove. Attorney David Grove will be appointed to represent you. And Ms. Broussard, you're going to get the information on how to contact Mr. Grove. Mr. Grove is going to be given information on how to contact you. Ms. Broussard, please have Ms. Broussard to go to the window. Oh, no, just stay right there. She's gonna do the paperwork. She's gonna give you the paperwork. Once you get the paperwork, Ms. Broussard, on your attorney, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. And thanks for being patient with us.
Just come up to right here. You don't have to sign anything, so you can just come right.
We have a moment.
Okay, hold on a minute. Broussard. Yeah.
The upper docket, seeing as how he showed up here before the conclusion of course docket, state's inclined to withdraw its motion to revoke his bond.
Okay. Okay, that motion will be granted, and the warrant that was previously issued, or the bond forfeiture that was previously ordered in Mr. Elax King's case will be withdrawn. Mr. King, you're gonna, are you gonna stand on, well, yeah, you just go have a seat in that chair with the black and yellow tape, and then once Ms. Broussard finish at the window, you're gonna go to the window and your case is going to be reset.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see before we,
Judge, if I may, hop in whenever you're ready.
okay, I'm ready.
Okay. I cannot explain it, Judge, but I have not been able to get in touch with Miss Beverly either. I have spoken with her on the phone and texted with her today, prior to me signing on to Zoom. So it's surprising to me that she is all of a sudden unavailable. What I would like to do, if we could, is I believe that probation can confirm this. I don't think she has made a payment yet for this month. She told me that she was hoping to, or not hoping, she was planning on making her next payment on May the 16th. And so what I was going to ask the court to do is to reset her to May 20th. So that way I could file a motion to withdraw in this case, because she is going to be, if she continues making payments, she's going to be on probation for longer than I'm still going to be in Texas. And so she had already said she could make it for court on May the 20th. So I know you still need to hear from her today, Judge, but I just like to confirm with probation that that's okay while they're here right now. And then I'll still work on getting her to get in touch with the court.
Okay, Mr. McIntosh, the state assistant attorney, assistant district attorney, like to say something.
Please, if I may, Your Honor, before we get to the merits of whether or not she's complying or not complying with the terms of her condition, I think it's prudent to address her non-appearance today. And I do agree with Mr. McIntosh that if she does contact the court today, then the state is not inclined to motion or move the court to forfeit her bond if she makes contact before the close of business today. But as far as negotiating and talking about her compliance and the conditions, I'm opposed to doing that unless or until the defendant makes an appearance.
Well, Judge, I think that just may be where, because I know Mr. Coleman is more newer in this court, and that's not a knock on him, but I've been representing Miss Beverly now for a very long time. I don't know if it may be more than 2 years now. And she's never had any other new any sort of bond or conditions that she's violated. It's just been that because these are theft by checks that she is paying restitution on these cases. And so that's why we've been just making sure she's making her payment every month and then moving on. I don't have anything against waiting. What I was trying to save the court from doing was calling the probation office this afternoon just to check in. If the court is fine with just, if she calls in today, we can reset it for the 20th of May, then that's fine with me. I wasn't trying to get anything more than that. I just wanted to save us from having to call probation later on this afternoon.
What you need to call probation for? I don't understand.
Well, if you want,
my understanding is she hasn't made a payment, and I think what Mr. Coleman is saying, and if she makes an appearance, they're not opposed to the case being reset till that 20th date that you mentioned. But if she doesn't make an appearance, obviously, right now, what the court is going to do, we're going to call the case. The state can move for a bond forfeiture if that motion is granted. And if she makes an appearance today, the state, I guess, it will be inclined to withdraw the motion for bond forfeiture.
Okay, Judge. Yeah, I think we're all on the same page.
Okay. So let's do this. Court is in session in cause numbers 3223. Excuse me. Let me repeat that. The court is in session in cause number 299-372, cause number 299-376, cause number 299-378, and cause number 299-574. All four cases are styled the state of Texas versus April Beverly or April L. Beverly. Miss April Beverly is scheduled to be in court this morning at 9 o'clock for the court's motion to revoke probation docket. The court has been in session since 9 o'clock. Ms. Beverly has not appeared in court since the court's been in session. The time now is 12. The time now is 11:54 a.m. on today's date of May 6th of 2022. Ms. Bailiff, would you please call the name of April Beverly as the courthouse door? Okay, April Beverly was just called, name was just called again at the courthouse door. April Beverly did not answer. And when the court bailiff called the name of April Beverly, and a reasonable time has passed to give Ms. Beverly an opportunity to appear in court. She has not appeared in court. State, do you have a motion?
Yeah, state moves to bond.
That motion will be granted. April Beverly's bond will be forfeited and warrant shall be issued for arrest in cause numbers 299-372, 299-376, 299-378, and clause number 299-574. Okay. And a warrant should be issued for arrest and a bond shall be forfeited in those cases. All right. And Mr. McIntosh, this will conclude your case. You're free to go. And you have a blessed day, and we'll be seeing whether or not Ms. Beverly contact the court today.
Yes, Judge. I'll work with her trying to get her to get contact y'all.
And now, and you said that date, if she does contact the case, she want to be reset to either, what is May 20th or April or June 20th?
May 20th, Judge.
May 20th, okay, all right.
Yeah, that'll give her a chance to make her payment to show that she's still working towards that. And then also, like I said, I'll file a motion to withdraw at that point as well.
Okay, that's fine. All right, you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see, Benavidez, that was reset.
Actually, Judge, she's calling me right now. So let me,
Oh.
yeah, 1 second.
Okay, she could put on the line then. You don't have to, okay.
Close. Yeah.
Judge, I believe if the court gives her a call again, she might be able to answer right now.
Man. Okay, put on speakerphone. Mr. Gilliam? Okay, Ms. Beverly, can you hear me? Okay, Mr. Gilliam? Okay, this is cause number, back on the record and cause numbers 299-372, cause number 299-376, cause number 299-378, and cause number 299-574. All four cases are styled the state of Texas versus April Beverly or April L. Beverly. Ms. Beverly, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Ms. Beverly?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Ms. Beverly. You're represented by your attorney, Mr. McIntosh, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. McIntosh, well, state, you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor, state would move to withdraw its request for forfeit defendant's bond.
Okay, that motion will be granted, and the motion to forfeit bond will be denied. Well, the motion to withdraw will be granted. Okay. Now, Mr. McIntosh, What is
Yes,
your?
Judge.
Hello?
Yes, just hold on, Miss Beverly.
Yes, sir.
Mr. McIntosh, what's? Mr.
I'm here, Judge.
McIntosh, okay, hold on. I think the probation office is looking at his file. Hold on a minute. Mr. Gilliam,
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
do you have any statements?
Recommendation? So what you,
Yes,
I'm sorry, sir. Yes, sir. I would recommend that we reset 90 days to continue making payments. On March the 27th, she did make another payment of $502.
okay.
Maybe not 90, but
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I think, Mr. McIntosh, you're
Yes,
requesting that the reset to May,
May the
What was that?
20th, May the
May
20th.
May
2 weeks.
20th?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Okay. What we're gonna do, we can reset this case to May 20th. And I think, Mr. McIntosh, did you state that she may be able to make a payment by the 16th? Was that the
Yes,
statement? you
yes,
made?
Judge. She's gonna make a payment on the 16th.
Okay, so this will be after that payment date.
Yes, Judge. That's,
May the 20th, that's a Friday, I assume.
yes, Judge, it is.
Okay, so this case is gonna be reset to May 20th of 2022. For Miss Beverly to make a payment. Miss Beverly, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you are required to make a payment on May 16th by at least on or before May 16th.
Yes, sir.
And your court date is gonna be reset till May 20th.
Yes, sir.
And you need to make an appearance by, you can make an appearance by Zoom, telephone, or in person. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So stay in contact with your attorney. This will conclude your case. Miss Beverly, you're free to go. You have a blessed day. And Mr. McIntosh, you're free to go as well. And you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye. Okay. Court is in session at cause number 329608, State of Texas versus Trevanta Marquise Martin. Mr. Martin was scheduled to be in court this morning for 9 o'clock for the court's announcement docket. The court has been in session since 9 o'clock. Mr. Martin has not appeared. His attorney, Mr. Marvin Lewis, has not appeared either. The bailiff just called the name of Trevanta Marquise Martin at the courthouse door at 12:07 p.m. on today's date. He did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Martin an opportunity to appear in court. He is not appearing in court. State, you have a motion, and that motion will be granted. Mr. Martin's bond will be forfeited. The warrant should be issued for his arrest in cause number 329608. And this will conclude the calling of the court's announcement docket and the motion to revoke probation docket. Both dockets were scheduled at 9 a.m. on today's date of May 6, 2022 in County Court at Law Number 2, Jefferson County, Texas. Judge Terrence Holmes presided.